TRX, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis in my last video, we have been mentioning the price was within this move. We mentioned about this flat. That's why I was keep mentioning the price can drop, and this is what we get relative to this. Okay, that's why when the price was within this move, we mentioned if you wants to look for buy, we have to get the trade set up because we mentioned of the possibility the price retest this low. As you can see, the price even break this low and drop quite a lot. And anyway, when the price was within this move, we mentioned about this flat. Okay, that's why we will keep talking about the possibility of the price can drop and retest this low. Okay, and if anyone sell from here, they get a good trade setup. I mean, they get a good trade because the width drop was really sharp. Okay, anyway, this is the reasons when when the price was within this move, we mentioned if you, how we can look for buy, and we mentioned if you wants to get a trade setup, I mean, if we want to look for buy, we have to get the proper trade setup because we knew, I mean, we were keep mentioning about the possibility of the price to retest this low. And even we can see there was no trade setup to look for buy. Even having entry above this one was one of the option which we never get it. Okay. Anyway, we start with higher time frame. We start with daily chart, and the only thing is we can see the price, the week drop was really sharp, and we have nothing to discuss. If we move to forward chart, similar to what I explained based on daily chart, we know we want to see whether we can look for this one as expanding flat or not. And mostly we don't like to trade expanding flat. Okay. And as what we were expected, this move is almost similar, sharp as similar to what we get here. That's why I was keep highlighting for this. Anyway, if we wants to look for trade, no, we need to see the correction here. Rather than that, we cannot jump into the trade and the indicators doesn't show us anything. So we see the divergence, but we don't need to rely on that. Okay. And if I move to 1 hour chart, we want to see what we have based on the indicators. We don't have nothing to discuss. And if we put this to even based on 1 hour chart, okay, we have nothing. But anyway, if we wants to look for the trade from now, if we get the correction, first we talk about the sell similar to any of this, still we can look for sell, but we need to be quite careful because the price dropped quite a lot. Mostly if we get any reversal, we can look for the buy. Okay, at least we need to get a sharp move like, but right now we cannot confirm whether the price can drop or not. Okay, but we can expect to get the correction here, mostly big correction. That's why we have to wait and see what we get here, but from there we can look for a next trade, whether we should look for the sell or buy. Okay, but if we get any reversal, this is where we are more interested, because now we can put confirm this move already finished. Okay, any reversal we will take the trade, but if we get a corrective move, we need to be careful, I mean be aware that this one still can tend to a bigger correction, because similar to what I explained in my last analysis based on higher time frame. Okay, anyway, we follow the chart. If I see any update on trade setup, I will share. Thanks.